Hi lovelies, welcome to my channel, Shimmering Tarot. I'm Tanya Pizzolatto. So we have another unboxing for you here today. So let's get to it. I love doing unboxings, tarot pick a card readings. So if you have a suggestion for a pick a card, please submit it and I will do a reading on that. So let's get this open. So this is by V Love and Crystals. Ooh, I can see the back. So this is the Daily Dose of Coffee with a beautiful baby pink organza bag. And I love these, they look like cherry blossoms. I went once to Washington, D.C., to the square when they had all the cherry blossoms in bloom. That was the most beautiful thing I've seen. Just loved that. So, oh, look at all these stickers. I have all these goodies. Look up to Jesus. Hang in there. Chew on his word. Move out for Jesus. Sing his praises. Dig into his word. Oh, that's a little doggy digging to plant his bones. Dig into his word. Just adorable. So here is a code if you want to get this deck or any of her other decks. They're wonderful. So it's at 20% off. Use Chewy20. And you can get a hold of her at these places. She sells on Etsy. I also know she sells on eBay. And you can contact her through her direct messaging at Instagram. And look at all these happy faces. These Be Happy faces. Be happy. Great job. Be happy, A+. Be happy, outstanding work. Be happy, you are loved and you are loved. Maybe people go through phases where they feel like they're not loved. You are loved. You are lovable. Tell yourself every day that you love yourself. Because it starts there, loving yourself. Then you can give love to others. So look at these beautiful bags. We're going to turn them over in a moment and start reading. That's just so beautiful. I love these bags with this, the milk froth design. So she makes beautiful, beautiful decks with great words that trigger or messages, that just get your intuition working. So addiction, coffee can be addiction, but you know what? It doesn't have to be just coffee. It could be sex, people, not just drugs or alcohol. It could be exercising. People make everything into addiction when you have that kind of personality or you've been brought up that way. Enjoy the little things on the note. Appreciation. Yes. Enjoy that first cup of coffee in the morning or a cup of tea. Appreciate it, Appreciate it while sitting outside, relaxing. That first cup of coffee should be with something beautiful like a meditation where your eyes soften, the muscles around your eyes soften, and it relaxes you but wakes you up and stimulates you and makes you feel good. but at a peaceful rate, not at nervousness, not nervous and agitated, but where you are appreciating everything. You're appreciating this coffee that you're being given this moment with this quiet and peace. And it lets you know afterwards, you're like, okay, I know exactly what I need to do today. And you can make your notes then, or you can make it while you're drinking your coffee. Aspirations. So for this person's definitely, working. It looks like they're using their computer and having their coffee and doing research for their aspirations, what they want in life. Authority. Some people have problems with authority. Some people need to realize they have their own authority too, and that is very important. Don't let people run over you. Your authority, your wants, your desires are very important. Learning the word no is the most wonderful gift you can ever give to yourself. So remember, your time belongs to you. Don't just give it to other people. Too many people are people pleasers. We need everybody not to be people pleasers. Makes people sick being a people pleaser. Actually gives them stress. People put too much on other people because they don't have children or a husband. You have things that are just as important, okay? So remember, you have your own authority over your life. Beginnings. See, they're showing you this coffee. This is before it's grounded. These are the coffee beans, the beginnings. Even from the very, very beginning, they're not even roasted. So you have to roast them. Everything has its beginnings and they become this beautiful thing. Here they're showing you how beautiful these coffee beans are. So you have your own beautiful beginnings. Your relationship does. Your desires do. Your dreams do. Your soul purpose does. Everything. Celebration. So this looks like okay, it's pieces of cake. I was trying to figure out what these pink things with the jimmies on it in the sparkler. Looks like pieces of cake or something. Or even scones with coffee. Celebration. Yes, coffee is wonderful with your dessert. So it can be very celebratory. And it does. None of this has to be with coffee. It's just making me think about coffee at this moment. I guess I need some. I need some caffeine. Celebrations are important to be noted, to enjoy. They are milestones in your life, whether it's your birthday, signing a contract to get your first apartment, whatever it is. There are so many things to celebrate all the time. Achievements that you've achieved. Things you thought you never would do that you do. Coffee is a very regular thing that people have. And I think that's why she chose coffee for this. It is just a part of our lives every day. And there's so many things that happen in our daily life that we need to be aware of, to enjoy, be a part of, not let go by without noticing. Clarity. Oh, look at that beautiful design on it with that foam. That's amazing. Getting clarity. We all need clarity of mind. Just to do what we want to do. If we could let our heads become, messed up. Think about like a house, those hoarder houses. They can't just go get what they need because it's all messed up. That can happen in our minds too. That's why we need meditation, exercise, healthy eating. So we have clarity of mind, talking things out. keep our minds clear so they can work and function for us like they're supposed to, tip-top shape and condition. Communication. This is one of those moments where you're just spending time with your friends, communicating, or the one you love, you know, having a cup of coffee, a glass of wine. Everybody does it a different way, you know. Taking a walk. Compassion. Being compassionate, being there for someone. That is a great gift you can give to someone and to yourself. To know that you are able to do that, you know. Friends having a hard time, have them over, make them feel special and heard. Sit there and truly listen to them. Competition. Makes me think of the Five of Wands. Competition. Can be a healthy thing. It can be an unhealthy thing. Depends on how you view it, you know. Some people can get too into it and their lives depend on it. Yes, this is something you really worked hard for. And you want to be your best. Yes. But your whole life matters. Everything matters, you know. Enjoy it. Enjoy the training for it. Enjoy winning. Enjoy not winning. Enjoy what you did. Learn from what you could do better or not do better. Because there's always someone better than you, or you're better than someone. There's just so many humans in this world. We're all at different levels of things. So we have to enjoy where we are and do our best to get better. Courtship. You know, Starbucks is a great place for beginnings of courtships. And I love this cup. And this beautiful pink cup behind it. It looks like it's got whipped cream or ice cream on there. Oh, and pretty little cookies. You know, courtship start out easy and simple. You know, a lot of people start their courtship over a cup of coffee instead of dinner, you know, because that can be too nerve-wracking. Because dinner goes longer than a cup of coffee could go, you know. So you may be very nervous. And then you learn that you can relax. And then you go, oh, this was great. You want to go to dinner now? Or go see a movie? Courtships are great. Culmination. The building up of. They're warming. They're wanting to enjoy this beautiful view of the snow. Look at all that snow on the branches. They got these beautiful blue mittens on. So they've accumulated this beautiful scene. With this beautiful scene, they've got this steaming cup of coffee and a cute cup with these mittens. They're all bundled up. And they've just got it all. And they're enjoying it and appreciating that moment. And that's how life should be, enjoying those moments and all that you have worked hard for. And we work hard to actually notice these things, because some people let these things go by. I know I love enjoying watching the snow, looking at it. But if you don't take a moment to notice it's happening, or that it has happened, and to enjoy the scene it has left for us to enjoy, you miss out something you love. Devotion. Where your heart is truly devoted and loving. To people that have your devotion. This is a beautiful feeling. And you want other people's, you want people to be true to you too. We want parents that are good to us and we're good to them, that we could trust. And we want that in a lover, That is all part of devotion. And there's spiritual devotion to your spiritual beliefs. Emotions. Look at this. This picture is so perfect for showing some of the crazy upheaval moments in life, the emotions that we experience. This makes me think of the devil, having addictions, chaos, upheaval, the tower, a tower mixed with the devil. And that is how your emotions look. If you could have them in liquid, and they'd be like sloshing all over the place. Sometimes emotions are calm, but not these emotions. They're all over the place, making a mess, making others think you're crazy. But that's what the devil does, and these changes with the tower too. And knowing we need to transition, like with the death card. So there is so much to do. You've got to experience these emotions, because when you're going through them, you're going through them. But afterwards, if you want to change, then you need to deal with them. Because this person at this very moment feels very controlled by the devil, because everything is so chaotic. It could be over their vanity being hurt here. It could be feeling trapped. So many feelings, Addiction. Maybe they're having addiction from coffee. They're having withdrawal and they're trying to get it to their mouth. They can't because they're shaking so much. Oh, look at this. Examination. This kittens are curious. Cats, curiosity. But I want no killing of cats. But this one's very curious, and it's got cream. Cats love cream. So it's examining it. Is this something I want? Is this a tasty morsel for me? Look, and that star right above his eye, I feel like its eyes are twinkling. And it's so precious. We do that. We have to do that in life. Just go, is this good for me? Do I want this in my life? Oh, it's so beautiful. Expectations. This can be for love readings. So many kind of readings. Whatever you need a reading about, this would be great for. And, here you're just looking at the cup with the steaming coming off of it. You've got this expectation that this is warm and tasty and going to make you feel good. And the flowers, the red and white roses around it. You're like, oh, I want that. My expectations are high for that to be great. Expertise. So look at all these pictures we're looking. This camera took this beautiful picture of these flowers and this coffee. The camera could have taken this picture, or this phone could have taken this picture. Expertise. They're truly talented. They know what they're doing. Family. Makes me think of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. This would be Papa Bear, Mama Bear, Baby Bear. And Goldilocks comes in to, get something to eat. A place to sleep. Oh, this is too big for me. Too much porridge. Too hot. This is a little bit better. This right size and the right temperature. Too big of a bed. Still too big. Just right. Or I don't know. It just really got me thinking about the Three Bears. But families don't come in many different numbers. Heck, your family could be just you and your husband or your wife, your spouse. Or it could be you with your spouse and children. Or it could be you and your spouse with animals. Or with no animals, no children. Or it could be with animals and children. Family comes in so many varieties. Enjoy them. Love them. Forgiveness. Oh, This is the most wonderful gift you can give yourself, forgiving somebody. Let me explain this. Someone can have done the most atrocious thing to you. The reason why you forgive them, you don't even have to forgive them to their face. You don't have to have anything to do with them. But you need to get it off your shoulders, off your heart, off your chest. You know, when we're mad and we carry this anger towards these people for doing us wrong, you know, they could have done the most horrendous thing. You need to let go. Okay, we have the understanding, okay, this person did the wrong thing to us. We know that. We know we don't want them in our lives. Great. But now we need to stop being angry with them. Because the longer you carry this anger, the more of your life it takes up. And it can clutter up your mind, this anger. If there's nothing this anger is telling you can do about it, you need to forgive and let go, you know, so you can enjoy your life. Have your mind clear and free. Forgiveness is for you, not for the person who may need the forgiveness, but it's for you. It's a gift for you to set yourself free from the anger, the hatred, the horrible emotions that weigh you down. Tie your soul up. Fortune. Look at this cup of coffee. It has a 4-leaf clover. This is their fortune. You know what? Fortunes come in so many varieties. Some people, their fortune and treasures are love, friendship, family. Some people, it's money. Some people, they want a pot of gold. Whatever it is. So many of us have fortunes we don't realize we have. Things that we love and we take for granted, you know. Maybe we have all these wildflowers in our grass and we actually enjoy them. And they make us feel good and smile. We are fortunate. We have a fortune in these flowers and because they make us feel good. So realize that you have this fortunes that you do have. You have fortune in having good health. That is like the best fortune you can have is good health. I don't think money is better than having good health. So that is like the most great thing you could have, I think. And then love, you know, and flowers. Friendship. Friendship is a great fortune to have. You're fortunate to have that. That's something you truly treasure and helps you get through hard times and them. Guidance. Our spirit guides guiding us. People who are like our angels in real life helping to guide us. They just come at the right moment and give us this guidance that we need. You know that is so heaven sent. Happiness. That is a great fortune. Everything seems so fortunate to me, you know. Happiness. I mean, you get the sunflower here with the happiness. I mean, seeing these they can be 7 foot, 8 foot tall, and some of them are real, you know, short, like a foot. And boy, I feel happy when I see them. And then when they start to die, they still bring happiness, because then their seeds. All those dark things in the middle are seeds. They're like these black sunflower seeds. Bring the birds. They're sitting in your garden eating off these. I tie them to the fence so the birds can eat them and I can enjoy watching the birds. Yeah, that makes me happy. Healing. Makes me think I have asthma and sometimes, you know, coffee can be real healing without cream or anything. No sugar, just a black cup of coffee can sometimes help. It's like the adrenaline that you sometimes need to open up your lungs. You know, the lungs get inflamed, and sometimes the adrenaline can help things to start working again and breathing better. And coffee has been one of those things to work. But sometimes it's too far gone and you got to go to the emergency room. You got to have your emergency healer. But healing is very important whenever you get something that slows you down, makes you not as great as you normally are. We need whatever it is that heals us. And so many things everything comes from the real world. Just we've made them into so many different things that we can tell from the real world, the natural world. Hospitality. Yes, hospitality is a wonderful thing, having people come over, serving them something, and coffee is a wonderful thing to serve, with a nice dessert. Makes everybody feel good and enjoy themselves. Incognito. Look, that coffee cup is kind of plain. You don't know what it could be. Coffee, it could be iced tea, it could be whatever kind of drink in there. It's kind of incognito. The sunglasses. Sometimes we want to be under the radar. We don't feel like flirting. We just want things quiet, so we kind of go incognito. Yeah, I just want to be outside, but I don't want to talk. I just want to be. I want to be one with the nature around us. I want to be around people, but I don't want to talk to them. So we want this incognito. Sometimes people don't want to be recognized, Indecision. It totally makes me think of the Two of Swords. Crossing the swords. Not wanting to make a decision. Let me tell you, make a decision. Take a look at both things, or however many things you need to be looking at. Make a decision, because you'll be very unhappy if you let nature make it. And nature will make the decision for you. It always does. And usually people are very upset at themselves for not making that decision. They're like, I would have picked better. I would have picked something else. Well, you had your chance. Insight. We all have insight. We have our spirit that talks to us and gives us insight into things. This is, a lot of times you don't have to use a crystal ball to gaze. You can gaze into a cup of water, this cup of coffee. Relax the muscles around your eyes, to get this insight. And you might get something from the bubbles off this coffee that tells you a message. Intimacy. We all love having intimacy. It warms our heart. Just like this cup of coffee warms you up. Intimacy warms our heart. It warms our not just our emotions, but our minds and our bodies. Having that closeness. Investments. Look at all these different kinds of money here. It's important to invest for your future. Yes, sometimes it's future. Sometimes it's actually skills we're investing in right now. Go through education. So you have the skills starting out in the beginning place in your career and moving on up. There are so many kinds of investments. And along the way, you want to save money for your retirement. Investments are so incredibly important, not just for your retirement. You want to have 1 to 2 years in savings besides retirement. And just in case the worst happens, like COVID happened and people didn't have work for a very long time, lost everything. This is why you need to have this time amount of money for savings, enough to pay for a new roof also, new car. From the moment you get your first job, you should be saving for the future, because you never know how many bad things are going to happen at once. Yeah, it's fun to spend all your money, but you've got to save to give yourself security. Investments mean security, investing in yourself, in your peace of mind. Investing in your relationship, giving it the love that it needs and the time and the nurturing. Isolation makes me think of the Five of Pentacles. Nobody wants it. It makes us feel poor, alone, sad, and not looking outward, We're just looking down and feeling dejected and isolated when there is really people who want to be around you. And people who want to help you. Journey. Sometimes this isolation is part of your journey, feeling that, realizing that you were never really alone. You always had your spiritual beliefs. So this could be part of your journey to finding self-love, your journey to falling in love with someone. Your whole life is a journey. It is the fool's journey. Starting out as this young, excited person, going through all these phases and experiences. They're fun, they're exciting, they're scary. We learn so much. Knowledge. Yes, we want knowledge. Knowledge helps us to make decisions. We want to be able to make decisions, informed decisions. We want to choose wisely. Knowledge is so helpful in everything you do. Leadership. We all need to have some leadership qualities. Okay, don't even think about business. Think about in your own family. Say you're a mother or father. Or say you're a person who has dogs. You have to have some leadership here. I have no human children, but I have 3 dogs. I had 4. And my husband would be, he has to go out to work. I do my work from home, do readings from home, online, on the phone. But I had to work very hard to train these dogs. Otherwise, in the beginning with dogs, they want to be around you and they can't stand to have your attention taken away from them for a second. Like you can hear Smudge walking around coughing. It is hard. Dogs are not, just sit and relax. They sit and relax and sleep if you're there with them. But you're not sitting there doing that with them or holding them. They are doing stuff. You have to work and teach them, We have gone through a lot of puppy school. Cocoa Puff even more because she's a therapy dog. She is very well behaved. She's sitting and sleeping on the couch without me there because she knows I'm working here right now. And she goes to nursing homes, to hospitals, and cheers people up. She knows not to bite them. This is not an issue with her. She has been tested with loud sounds, at therapy dog school. Things to shock or scare her. She is a great dog. So she is great with these people who need loving. I really love taking her to old people homes because they don't have their dogs anymore. And they just get so happy when they see her. She is like the biggest rock star in the world. But these people just love her. She doesn't have to sing for them. They want to feed her. They want to kiss her and pet her. They like to tell her things to do, like sit, bang, show her, play dead. Give me 5. And this takes leadership skills. When you see this leadership, I went so far off on this, but leadership doesn't have to be just in this important corporate world. Leadership is throughout your life in so many ways. Families, work, charities you get involved with, whatever. there is just, you have to have leadership skills. Everybody does. Just to lead your own life. Lovelorn. Oh. Feeling, I want to be loved. Listening to music and feeling all melancholy. This is not a great way to find love. Better way to find love? Enjoy your life. You know, I don't find people attractive when they're being sad. No, I don't think many people do. Yes, it's a natural feeling. We may feel compassion and want to be there and listen to them. You know, but you see a stranger feeling lovelorn, you're not like, oh, I find you hot, baby. Let's go jump in bed. That just doesn't happen. Well, maybe for some sick people, you know, they're like, oh, that person's desperate. They'll take me. Don't dwell in this emotion. The best way to find love, to enjoy life, is to realize your life is yours. You got to make it what you want. Enjoy it. Love yourself. Find things you enjoy doing every day. Even work, enjoy your work. Find things you enjoy about it, that you're making money. You need to be shining throughout your eyes how much your life means and how important everything is and what a great time you're having here on earth. That brings love. There's nothing more attractive than that, to have these shining eyes saying to you that I am really enjoying this life. Want to enjoy time with me? Look at those look like eyes in that cup of coffee. And a cat's nose right in the middle. The past. We all have a past. Sometimes we enjoy remembering it. Sometimes we don't want to remember it. You acknowledge it. Go, yeah, that happened. You can tell people, yeah, things happened. Or I don't want to talk about it. It's not your business. This is my past. And I don't have to talk about it. It's yours. It's yours to deal with however you want. But, you know, people don't have the right to intrude on your past. You don't have to share it with them. You share that with people you really love and trust. That is called boundaries. Patience. Now, patience is a very hard thing for all humans to have. Whether it's with other people or waiting for things to happen, you know, or wanting to have a balanced, moderate life, that is a hard thing. You know, that takes a lot of patience, learning to discipline ourselves to have moderation. Because, you know, it's so much fun to go, let's just go spend our money. Oh, let's go get high or drunk or whatever. That's very easy. But having patience and going, you know what? I don't think I want to go drinking. I'd rather put some good, healthy things in my body. Let's go to an exercise class. Then let's go to a movie or something, you know, whatever. Something healthy, you know. Patience. To have a great body, it takes a lot of patience. To have a happy life, that takes a lot of patience. Doing things the right way instead of just going for things that make you feel good right now. That is addiction. I want to feel good now. Some cocaine will make you feel good. Being drunk will make you feel good. But it'll ruin your life too. It'll drive people away from you. Patience, very important. Planning. Look at all the planning that has taken care of making this fruit salad. Look with the I love these figs. They are so delicious, fresh figs. Kumquats, blueberries, cherries. That looks like a lemon, not an orange. I can't tell what that is over there. But, you know, it takes planning to make a meal a nice thing for someone. A meal, a nice date, a nice time. there is planning into everything, your life, your business, privilege. We're all privileged with certain things, like kids, they get privileges, they get, they do their chores to get some allowance. These are great privileges. You don't do it, you don't get it, the privilege. We're like being in the United States. I love being born in the United States. I'm half Afghan, and it's such a privilege being born here for me. I don't have to let my life be ruled by my father. My father thought he got to rule my life. My mom ran out. Not only just because of that, but he was very abusive. But there was no way I would marry someone he would pick. I would not live with him at home beyond the time I had to. I was very happy when we left. But then in my 30s, I was very happy when I found him, and I had done a lot of therapy, and he actually wanted me in my life, me in his life, and so much so that he listened to me, that I would not take his yelling, I would not take his abuse. It took a lot of work for him, but he did it to have me in his life. Stop telling me what to do, never yelled at me again. Because I know I don't need anybody. Not enough to be yelled at, abused, nothing. I'd rather be by myself. I can spend the rest of my life by myself than being abused. That is a privilege to have yourself. That is the greatest privilege I would say in my life, is having myself. But something else made me get off on that. I can't remember. Purpose. We all want to have a purpose in life. Some people, it's very helping the world, They know they want to help people. Like being a doctor, a nurse, a veterinarian. Hey, a vet in the wars. They're helping people protect our freedoms and stuff. We have a life's purpose, and we have to follow it because it is part of who we are. We can't change who we ultimately were made to be. We have a personality, and if you go against it, you're going to be living miserable. Reconciliation. Reconciliations can be a beautiful thing. Like I said with my dad, I could not believe that he could change to be around me, but he did. And that gave me the best gift to know that I was truly in charge of my life. That I don't have to put up with anything. That my father listened, He respected my boundaries. We had a great reconciliation for 20 years before he died. I say that's like the best thing. He enjoyed having me in his life, and I enjoyed having him for those 20 years of my life. Reconciliation can be so healing only when you're ready. Do not rush things to when you're not ready. Because we had a lot of things to talk about. I had a lot of things to tell him, That, hey, I was the child. You had no right to terrorize me, It was not my fault that they got a divorce, even though I was very happy they got divorced. He had blamed that on me. I'm like, hey, I'm the kid. I have no control over your marriage in any way. That is your problem. You're in control of your actions. And his actions were to abuse us, to cheat on my mother, to beat her, beat his own. I probably shouldn't be telling you all this, but we had a huge reconciliation. He acted like a normal person around me for those 20 years. But the thing that it gave me most is knowing that I had myself. I can say yes or no to someone being in my life. I could say, you know what, this is not good enough. I have full choice in what I do in my life. And to be ready to reconcile you, we have to be able to talk to them calmly. You cannot yell at each other and have reconciliation. It might feel good for you for a moment to yell at each other. You have this anger inside. Maybe you should go boxing instead. Then you could actually talk to this person. But reconciliation can give you so much freedom. Reflection makes me think of a crystal ball, the water, the gazing, and it's like a mirror. See, you can see the trees right in the water. They're reflecting it. So many things reflect ourselves back at us. These cards are reflecting very much of my soul into everybody. But, it is what I've been through. And if any of it helps you, great. That's a thing about our lives. We share them with each other to hopefully help each other. Reinforcements. Sometimes we need some reinforcements. That could be sitting down talking with your family, your friends, family and friends. They're your reinforcements to listen to you about your plans, what you plan to do. And they could say, yeah, this is a great idea, or no, calm down, let's think this through. They're your reinforcements. They will help you through anything. Something's important to you. May go pick it with you on something. Whatever it is, they will be there. They got your back, whatever it is. They're not going to just let something bad happen to you. Reminiscence. Look, it's all of these pictures, remembering things, happy things. So this is a picture of definitely made for a coffee lover. Things we reminisce over that make us happy, or can make us sad. Looking at our baby pictures, My mom has a lot of baby pictures of me, without all my clothes on. I was one of those babies who did not want clothes on. I'd run away. Don't put that on me. Don't brush my hair. I really remember not wanting my hair touched. Respite. This looks like they're in Aspen or someplace, a place of calmness, relaxing, this respite. Getting away from it all. And such a beautiful scenery. Secrets. We all have secrets. This person is using this, it looks like a beautiful Mont Blanc pen that costs a lot of money. On some paper with beautiful roses. These cream-colored roses with tinted edges in pink or red. They put down their secrets on these papers. We all have our secrets. We can share those with people if we want to or not. They're better not shared than their secrets. They're better not shared because that makes them secrets. But, we always share them with one person at least. Like the person we love, fall in love with. Oh, I love this. Self-care. Not just taking care of your body, but your soul. Nurturing yourself inside and out. Yes, exercise. Eat right. Put the face creams on that you need. Take the medications you need. Sleep well. Get a massage. Take care of your fingernails. There's so much into self-care, and it makes you feel good about yourself. Because this is the way you make love to yourself. And I'm not trying to be talking sexually, but sex between two people when you're in love, it's a very special union. This is what self-care is between you and yourself. It is a very special union between yourself. It's caring about yourself, showing yourself true love, taking absolute care of yourself inside and out, that you are healthy inside and out, nurtured, have everything you need. Separation. Separation can make us feel scattered. Separation from family, our spouse, or whatever. Everything's scattered in chaos, not in order. Separation can be a scary time. Or it can be a time to really look inward. How you want to fix this. How do you want to proceed? With or without. Serenity. I love the serenity prayer. I couldn't recite it to you exactly, but I love the wisdom to know the difference, There are things we can do to fix things, and there's things we can't, that we have no power over. And we need to have the wisdom to know the difference. That is true serenity, to understand that. And it also makes me think of lavender, the flower lavender that calms us and gives us serenity. And the star card, that's about serenity too, with the hope and inspiration and healing. Those are very serene things. Stability. We all need stability. This is like one of the most important things in life that we want. We may not even consciously think about it, but we need stability. We need to know where we're going home to every day, that we have our food there, that we have everything we need. We want and need these stabilities. They don't have to be fancy, but the stability, the security, to have what you need is wonderful. Temperance, is that what it says? Yes, I love the temperance card. It's all about moderation and balance and patience. That is a beautiful thing. And it's a very hard thing. It comes after the death card, which the death card talks about you're transforming from, whatever it is you wanted to transform from. Or, even someone dying who was very old and really going downhill fast and in misery, losing their mind and scared. So they're transforming, and this is a beautiful thing to them. Just, maybe sad for you, but it's a beautiful thing that they're in a place of peace now. When they transform from this body that's hurting so badly, now they're at peace in heaven, or being a spirit guide. They're doing something wonderful. Whatever your beliefs are, but just realize it's something wonderful. Or you're transforming, getting over drug addiction, some kind of addiction. You're letting that go. You're working on your insides as well as your outsides, going to a therapist, a priest, whoever, to talk about your issues, to help you to kick your monkey on your back. And that's where this temperance comes in. We want to have moderation in life. It can't be with the things that we have addictions with, like drugs. There is no moderation with that. But the moderation is in your life. Boy, this deck has really got me talking a lot. Traditions are beautiful, It's a lot about your culture, And, you want to remember these things about your culture, Like New Year's for my culture is March 21st. That's the new time of the new year, and the animals are coming alive, making new life. I love to remember my traditions, There are some things about my culture that I find just wonderful. Transformation. This is the death card, you know? And it doesn't have to mean death. It can mean transforming from something bad to something good, to healing, nurturing, having a better life, making a better life for yourself, for those you love. You don't do it for them, you do it for yourself, but it benefits so many more. Transformation is amazing and ascending, growing spiritually, healing, not having insecurities, desperate needs for things, you know. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll give it a mini shuffle and reading, okay? Let's see. Forgot to knock on it. Okay, let's see. What are we going to read about? Competition. I think this is going to be about finding love in life. Compassion. We all want to have love in our life, okay? Whether it's from ourselves or that one special person, our family. And a lot of times we feel like we're competing with other people. But really, who you don't realize you're really competing with is yourself. You're wanting yourself to be somebody you're not. You want someone in your life who really loves you for you, that sees you for who you are. That is part of compassion too. Loving you for yourself, and this person loves you for you. They don't want to make you somebody else. Let's see what else wants to come out. Healing. Finding love, you need this compassion for yourself. Stop competing against everybody. And even with yourself, have some compassion and heal. Realize the great things about yourself. You do this, you're going to experience happiness. You do this, you're going to have true happiness inside out that shines through your eyes. Stop competing with everybody and yourself. Have compassion and do some healing. You're going to start feeling happy, and you're going to have the guidance you need to finding that love of your life. And guess where that starts? This love of your life starts with friendship. Yes, there's going to be attraction too first, but to have this really grow into great love, the greatest love, is friendship. Really loving this person for who they are and being their friend, them being your friend and lover, and spouse, is the greatest relationship you'll ever have. This was just a short mini reading to show you how these cards work, just one aspect. So I hope you enjoyed that. This was by V Love and Crystals. I will put in the description box where you can get this deck. She has this and so many more. This is your daily dose of coffee. Truly a beauty. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. Take care, everybody. Give this a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and take care of yourselves and your family. I love you all. I'm sending you lots of kisses and hugs and many blessings. I'm sending you lots of many blessings to all of you. Have a beautiful life and enjoy these readings. Enjoy all of life. Bye, everybody.